Hi, this is Sage Wisdom by Harris, and I'm doing the monthly love reading for Taurus the Bull. Okay, I'm going to ask that God bring His energy into this reading right now, asking for messages only for the highest good for the sun sign of Taurus. And I'm calling in my spirit guides, angels, romance angels for this reading, blocking out any energy that's not of the highest good. I'm calling in the archangels, especially Archangel Michael, to come and protect this space as I read for Taurus. Thank you, God, for this ability to read. And we're going to get started. Amen. Okay, Taurus, this is your love reading. So I do 2 readings per month per sign. And I did your general reading already. I call that the mini astrological reading. So if you haven't checked that out, go back and check that out. This is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to every Taurus out there, okay? I keep it as general as I can, but sometimes specifics come out, and specifics might not apply directly to you. So if it doesn't apply, just kind of move on and just, let it go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So the main card, the center of this reading, the situation here. Okay, so you got the Fool card, and you got the 3 of Swords cards reversed. So it's like Fool card and the 3 of Swords reversed. So what it's saying is you guys need to take a leap of faith. You need to move forward in your life, okay? But what's holding you back is some kind of frustration or heartbreak from your past. Okay, that's the general. That's the situation right now in love, Taurus, okay? So you need to move forward in life, but some kind of heartbreak from your past is holding you back. Okay, now how is the person who you either are involved with, married to, or the person that's coming towards you feeling? Okay, so the 2 cards you got the 7 of Wands reversed, and you got the 8 of Swords reversed. Isn't it weird how a lot of your cards reversed? Okay, so the 7 of Wands is basically like they're feeling frustration and bound. So the person is feeling constricted. They're feeling like either they can't communicate their truth to you, or you guys are just on, like, they're not understanding each other right now. Interesting. Okay, anyway, so aspects of the relationship and how it's been affected. So you got the Hermit card and you got the Ace of Cups reversed. So you guys are feeling kind of lonely and detached right now. Maybe so is your partner, might be feeling the same way too. And you're not feeling secure, and you're not feeling like the love in this relationship or this connection. All right, that's that. It's also showing the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. That's interesting. The Queen and King of Wands. Isn't that interesting? So what these cards represent is like being outspoken, taking action in a relationship, positive energy, just a fiery passion and love. So I feel like this is the card. This is what you want, Taurus. You want this type of connection with someone. All right, but you're not feeling okay. So you want that King of Wands and Queen of Wands kind of connection, that fiery love. You want your queen or you want your king, right? So you want a stable relationship. You want it to be moving in an area of like stability, but it's actually got the Page of Pentacles reversed, and then you got the Sun card. So it's like you want it to be moving in this direction of happiness, but it's not quite there yet. You have this ideal of what you want. I don't know. I almost want to say that you guys not putting the effort to make it move in that direction, but I don't even think it's the relationship. I think you guys fear that you either might lose the person or fear that you can't have this type of connection. So King of Wands and Queen of Wands, what you want this good connection, this fire connection, but you have a fear that you might not get this or it might not work out. That's why the Knight of Pentacles is here. And that you're not really taking steps. You're kind of being lazy. You want this, but you're not putting nothing in place to get to the happily ever after ending, the happy times that you want. That's what I feel. It's like you're in a hermit mode, like, soul searching, and you want this secure relationship, but you're not doing what you need to do. Like you're kind of separated. You're not in union with the person right now, maybe. Yeah, it's not, you're not getting the security and the love you want, but I can't tell if it's because you're not putting the effort towards it, or Or what? I'm gonna keep reading to find out what's going on. Okay, so yep, I do think you guys aren't putting effort towards it. Okay, so look, so you got the Death card, so the ending of a situation beginning. You got the Six of Wands, victory, and you got the Pentacle. So it's saying that you can have this union, the King and Queen of Wands that you want, the relationship that you want, but you got to come out of the current cycle that you're in, okay? Which means your current mindset. You kind of got to let some things go so you can start new. Then you'll be able to have victory in a situation, but the only way to have victory is to put effort into what you're doing in this relationship. Yeah, right now it's like you're at a stale point. You're not making any movement. So you got the Page of Wands reversed. You're not making any movement towards this relationship or making it work. So you're at a stalemate right now. So you're not making any movement in this relationship. And again, just confirm that you got the Chariot, which could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but I think this means like the direction of the relationship going in. And you got the Knight of Cups reversed. So as far as emotional contentment and love, you know, it's not going anywhere. And this part is mainly because you guys aren't putting the effort into that. It's like the universe feel that you want that, but you're not putting the energy into your relationship to get that. That's what they're saying. You're not taking action. You guys need to take action to awaken your love so that you can evolve in this relationship with the person that you're wanting to evolve with. Okay, so it's like you're in this hermit mode. So you're praying and asking the universe for this person, right? But the universe isn't going to deliver the person on your step. It's some physical work in reality that you have put forth too, okay? So you got to balance what you pray for and taking action to try to get it, you know? It's like saying I want to win $1,000 or I'm going to win $1,000 in the lottery, but then you don't play the lottery. You got to take the action to get the thing. So you pray for it. That's one aspect of it. Y'all are real good in the 5D, in the supernatural world, with prayer and trying to manifest what you want, but you are not so good right now at taking action, like putting stuff, energy and effort on the physical level in the 3D world to get what you want. Okay, now what they're saying is the outcome is, okay, first let me just say this. I gotta say this. It's all making sense now. You got the High Priestess and 8 of Cups. Okay, so they're saying, like I was just saying, in the 5D, the spiritual world, you guys are all about, this is what I want, manifesting, visualizing in your mind what you want, but you're not putting it into action. So it's like your wish can't be fulfilled because you got to walk away from the disillusionment. And in this case, really meaning taking action. You need to take action and pull this cup out of the sky, out of the 5D, and bring it into reality. So you got to physically do some things now. You did real good at manifesting. So it's like the thing that you want is there. The energy of it is there. But now you have to take steps as far as action steps in our 3D world to make it happen. So what they say, what they're going to see once you guys start taking action, you're going to start seeing improvements underway. The 3 of Pentacles, okay? But what they want you to remember, is that when you start to take the steps, do not be dominating. Don't try to like demand exactly what you want, okay? Move away from that, because don't dominate. Don't be the Queen of Pentacles where you're trying to like be real dominant in this. Don't handle this like a business venture. Remember, this is love, because they don't want you. Okay, look, they got the Temperance cards. Balance your emotions when you start approaching this situation. Okay, it's not a business deal. Okay, if you want this 2 of Cups, they know that you are having anxiety towards. That's why it's reversed, and this is reversed. You're having anxiety, which makes you not want to move forward. But when you come out of this anxiety phase, just make sure you're balancing your emotions enough to approach the person the way you should approach them. Okay. Now, when you approach them, they want you to communicate your truth, and they want you to take action. But make sure you're delicate in the situation. Okay. Yeah, because right now, just showing you guys not advancing in that area, and that y'all in this reflective, meditative state, but you're not embodying the energy of action is what they need right now. Now, it's the new cycle wants to begin. That's why you got the Death card. And once it can begin, it will be victory. But it's also going to have to be hard work put in on your side to make it work. Okay? And I think, I'm telling you what I'm picking up in a few minutes. Let me finish reading this. It's like, in the past, you guys had some disruptive forces at play in your relationship. Okay? It's like something didn't work right in the past based on how you were approaching it, which I think was making you have this heartbreak type energy and this 9 of Swords. So like this anxiety with it. I think you guys approached it too harshly. So now you went into hermit mode to reevaluate the situation to see how you can get what you want. So I think when you went to hermit mode, you started doing your visualizations and imagining how you wanted a relationship, and you're doing prayer and you're asking for forgiveness, and you know what I'm saying? You were healing yourself, right? But it's almost like you're at a stalemate because you're afraid to move forward. But what they're saying is, this is only half the battle. Like going into yourself and figuring out what you want. You can't stay in that because it'll make you in a stagnant energy. Now you have to come out, but when you come out, instead of being domineering and forceful, start using more love and emotions, approaching the situation with love and emotions. And then you'll be more in line with getting this king and queen connection, the soulmate connection. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it went wrong in the past, and you went within to like figure out what you want, right? But now it's like a dream. It's like a pipe dream. It's not realistic in your mind. Okay? So then once you start balancing the vision of what you want versus what currently is. And this also can mean, for some people when I'm picking up, is you didn't see in the past your fault in it. You probably viewed yourself as projecting something different to your mate than what you actually projected. So that's why you have to go within. So you just got to be really careful. Don't be stagnant, but just be aware of what you communicate and how you communicate it. And make sure you're communicating your truth. Make sure you're not hiding behind your own fears from the past. You know what I'm saying? Make sure, okay? But you need to awaken yourself because you guys are evolving on a spiritual level. But now you need to combine forces with spirituality and practicality. And that's how you can start making progress towards a happier relationship with the person that you want this with. So all growth requires risk. That's the message here. Don't be fearful about what could happen. Okay, just start to balance your emotions, not being too overly aggressive and situational. To be like towards the bull where you like running at the red sheet. Nope, calm yourself down and breathe. Figure out how to approach this. Like figure out how to bring your dream into reality. Okay? Bring your dream into reality and make sure you're realistic with it, and make sure you're being truthful, not just to your mate, but to yourself about what you want. And then also try to reverse the roles. Always try to put yourself in other person's shoes and imagine, if you want to go back in the past, imagine how the things you said or did affected them. If you can understand where a person is coming from or how things affected them, you're better able to gauge the situation and know which way to go. So spend more time asking questions and listening than trying to force your will onto a person. That makes sense? Okay, Taurus, I almost like I'm going to stop here because I don't want to go in circles. But you guys are evolving on a spiritual level, but you guys need to learn how to balance spirituality with the practical nature, like bringing out your dream into reality, but like in a way where it's not being forceful and you still consider another person's needs, because it can't be all your way and it can't be all what the other person wants. So coming to a equal medium, like compromise in a situation. All right, Taurus, this is your love reading for October. Visit me next month for your mini astrological read and your love reading too. Okay, light and love.